here I am, out on the streets with my head in my hands. I've got no plans, only to see you again. Don't get me wrong, sometimes I like being kicked on the ground. I'm not that strong, but then I come to my senses. Yeah, I'm coming. You can feel my power, and I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel don't be afraid. Don't do that man with the scar on his face. It's a charade. It's just the way you've been living. Yeah, I'm coming. You can feel my power. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I feel what is real when she feels me. And I feel what is real when she feels me. Yeah. And I feel
Hi everyone, Dan here, and I just wanted to put a little snippet about Astroworld and what we do because I want to start getting the word out because I think it's becoming more and more of a giant community, and I want to get the word out to some other people. So what we do at Astroworld is We hold astrophotography chats on Wednesdays at 9 p.m. and Fridays at 8 p.m. Eastern time. And we just talk astrophotography. Wednesday's more of a techie kind of advanced intermediate, and Fridays is more of a newbie kind of thing. So if you want to check us out, and if you want to, hang out with some semi-decent people that like to go off the rails a little bit and have fun while they're doing it, come check us out at astroworldweb.com, and you can check out the schedule, and you can sign up for all the free giveaways that we do. We just gave away an Eagle 4 Pro, an Optilong filter kit, Charles Brackenstein's books, and a whole bunch of other stuff. So come to astroworldweb.com, hang out with us, have a good time, and as always, remember to keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
All right. Where did my color go? Got your head in the sand. You can't be in control using a powerful hand. I wanna be you, I wanna see you. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. You're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, hide a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue, yeah. All right. Cat learns to ring a bell. Rat gets free from the maze. We can be taught to love. We've got to learn a new way. I wanna see you, I wanna be you. Don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. You're gonna push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, add a little color, it's black and white and blue. Black and white and blue. Yeah. I wanna be, I wanna see, don't taste the kisses of hate. Don't try to tell me, don't try to sell me, don't try to say it's too late. Push me to the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, add a little color, it's black and white and blue. Yeah, black and white and blue. You're going black and white on the edge, back me in a corner, making me stand in your shoes. Push me to the edge, add a on my telescope now. Get wrong with this thing.
The lost Lone Ranger, can I break this spell? One thing right, I make two things wrong. If I want to stand my line, I'll always take the fall. If I just do them, I can live from the right. I sleep all day long, then I'm breathing through the night. I've seen a lot of bankers, and I've seen a lot of cops. I've seen a lot of lawyers pull out all the stops. I've seen a lot of children with their parents in their hands. I felt a lot of women refuse to understand. Well, I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. You see it in the papers, you read it every day. The riots and the fires going on in South LA. The muggers and the government, they're all wanting the same thing. They take you for your money, whatever else spring. And I don't think I understand why we're making such a fuss. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. Take me. And I don't think I understand what's come of all of us. And I don't think I understand why we take this world for granted. I just want to get right back to Guitar Players Planet. 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 Spring, summer, and fall. Doesn't matter what season
Annular eclipse.
New York boy, trouble again.
Don't let you rest.
So do man. Don't you know the mindset? That's right, you said
You ready for the solar eclipse? Are you ready for it? October 14th this year, the annular eclipse, followed by April, another total solar eclipse, and you get your own branded AstroWorld Telescope solar glass made by American Paper Optics today on the website, AstroWorldTelescopes.com, or give me a call, 516-273-3771, and we can get you a set of 4 of these for $9.99. Come on down again, astraltelescopes.com, and keep everything as long as you don't have a solar field. Keep educating. Cheers, guys. See you next time.
He's gonna give it a little more throttle. He's finally thrown away the bottle. Don't you know the monster has finally set me free? And don't you know the monster is down on his knees? Can't you see? Can't you see?
All right, can you hear me now?
Anything?
Can you hear me now? You can't hear me.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Now I can, but
All
the
right,
5 up is still showing.
Oh, the 5 up is fine, but I mean, that's that. But we're gonna be, let's see, all, and then 2 up, and there's a 2 up, and hi everybody. I just got through with the Windows reload, so things are a little screwy tonight. So give me one more second. Outputs, input, output. No, I don't want to do that. You got the 5 up though. You don't see the you don't.
Now I've got the 2 of us. Now I've got the 2 up.
Okay. Now do you have me?
Yep. Now I just got you.
All right. Okay. Good. All right. There you go. I think we're okay. Can everybody hear us? Can everybody hear us? Is everybody good? Because I just had my Eric needs to be louder. We could do. I don't touch your stuff, Eric. I got you.
That's fine.
Try that. Go.
Testing.
No, hold on. Let's see. Audio, Eric. Audio settings. Yeah. Hold on a sec. Go ahead. Talk.
Testing.
A little more.
Anyone?
A little more.
Yep. Good. Okay. Mikey says good.
All right. There we go. All right. Yeah, it's got to be your what is that? Your iPad that you're using or your headphone?
No, right now I'm on my laptop. The freaking iPad is dead, so I'm going to. It's what's charging
so
right
you're on
now.
your laptop, but you're using your
yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I've got headphones.
Even a little loud. Okay, I can turn it down a little bit. So just turn it down a little bit here. All right, we'll do that, and I think that'll do it.
So apologies, everybody. Don't ask me how this happened. Me and Eric were like boggled. Oh, look at this. He got the red lights in there. Look at this guy.
I know.
It must
It's
be
crazy.
cloudy though because it's closed.
It is.
So
It is. It is.
But
it's raining. But I wanted to get a chance to.
Oh, it's raining.
Do this.
Did you clear up all the leaks?
Not all of them, but I have some Luxol. I actually ordered some of the rubber, the L-shaped rubber from Sky Shed Pod.
Okay.
I chatted with Wayne a little bit a couple of days ago, and so I went ahead and ordered that. So hopefully, then that'll help with diverting the water we've got right now. So
is it a lot, or is it just enough to be annoying?
It's enough to be pretty annoying, and then I just recognize that there is some coming on the deck, so I'm going to put Luxol inside here around.
Seal the inside.
Seal the inside.
Okay.
Yep. So, but yeah. Eric may sleep in there tonight.
Yep, you know what? Well, I don't know. It might be a little wet, so you might want to not do that.
Yeah, I may not do that right now, and
maybe in a couple of weeks, right?
Yes, maybe in a few weeks.
But it looks totally freaking cool, dude. But
doesn't it? It's killer, man. This is BA.
Oh yeah, man, it's great. Well, you know the reason why we're a little bit out of it's a little moist in there, but
it's a little moist.
But the reason why things are a little screwy tonight is, and don't ask me how this happened, but my C drive on my big monster $4,000 computer decided to switch drive letters to the E drive, and the E drive switched to the C drive. So when it tried to load up Windows, nothing happened. So it got up to the point where Windows would get there somehow, and then I'm not sure how it actually did it, but the taskbar was gone. It was gone. And every time I went to click the Windows button, it says, "Oh, your taskbar is not working. Windows critical error will fix it after you log out." So you log out, you log back in, does the same thing. So I had to reload Windows totally. So I've been doing that the last 2 days. So
yeah.
So you know what's cool? I found out something Windows 11. I didn't know this. This is something that has nothing to do with astronomy. But for those of you guys that like to keep your operating system drive separate than your either program files or programs themselves on that. And I didn't know this, so maybe I'm just a little bit behind the times. I don't know, but there's a settings. I don't know if it was Windows 10, but at least Windows 11. If you have a program that you already have installed and you did the defaults and it's already on your C drive, right? You could go into the app and transfer the actual program to any drive letter that you want, and it will save all the associations. So you don't have to kind of uninstall, reinstall, do all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And so now you could just have your C drive, even if you started off, putting everything on the C drive, you could move everything over to another drive. So if you have this problem like I just had, all you got to do is, ghost the C drive and you're good to go. So needless to say, I'm doing all that now. I'm looking for another hard drive to kind of put in there because my other two M2 drives are dedicated to PixInsight. But so I got the OS drive, a PixInsight swap file drive, and one that I just do my processing on. So but whatever. But hey, everybody, welcome. It looks like let's do that. Is that the bucket that holds the water? Is that what that is in the background?
That's one of two. One of two.
But welcome everybody to our Wednesday night show. Enough with the bambling and everything. So if you see anything that's issues tonight with the production of the show, please forgive me. So I'm working through some bugs. I gotta redo some stuff on the director's program, but we're here. So
we're here.
Obviously we have some new toys. We're in the new Eric's new he shed.
Yep.
And we're in there. And then I got some new toys, you know, and you know, I got it today, so it's pretty cool. So, and yeah, so I got a question for everybody. So, well, meanwhile, I got a chat going on in the background. So, not a chat, a poll going on in the background.
Oh, I
saying,
saw that.
do you like the background or put the green screen back up? Is it too commercial? Is it a load of crap? Should I just take it down? That's fine. There's no ego here. I'm hearing things differently and things not. People say mix it up or whatever. Just curious what everybody's doing.
Mm-hmm.
What Tom and Jerry should do a skit. I'll do a skit with Jerry Newman. We could do a
Newman.
We could do a you know, a Seinfeld thing. I'll do that, no problem. But
yeah.
Anyway, so I had a customer that was asking me to look at his data, and he did SH2108, and it's mostly, really largely, an H alpha object, right?
Okay.
There's some other stuff in there, but it's really not. How you doing, Black Star, Nikon, Starlancer? How's it going, everybody? And you know, I'm just he asked me to go through it because he's literally just brand new, shooting with a Red Cat and a 533, if I remember right.
Okay.
So the first thing is he's very, very undersampled. That's not even that's not even the problem. I told him, hey, you're just starting. Don't worry about undersampling. It's fine. Just, you know, in the future, you're gonna have to drizzle. He's like, what's that?
Yep.
So he's already dithering. He doesn't know why, but he's doing it anyway.
He's doing it because everyone says dither or die.
Exactly.
So he's like, okay.
So he's dithering, and I'm not making fun of the guy because he's a really good customer. So don't take this the wrong way. But you're gonna have to drizzle to make the stars nice and round, and it'll kind of make the stars not blocky, looking like that. You know, that being said, so when you're doing something with an H alpha only image, right?
Okay.
I'm trying to think about how to say this. So there are a couple of schools. Like he took HA03, S2, RG, and B. He took everything.
Okay. He took everything.
Took everything. So I did an RGB. I did an HA RGB using the HA as luminance. I did an SHO and HOS. And the reason why I did that was because the SHO, there's almost no oxygen and sulfur in this. There's very, very little. And it kept on coming up massively green. And once I switched it to an HOS using H alpha as in the red channel, it started looking a little bit normal.
Okay.
So do you know what are the I guess the preferences of people out there? I know my preferences. I know Eric's what Eric's preference is probably. But when you're dealing with something with a very strong, like let's say the something else that's very strong in H alpha, the horse head, which is coming up, very strong in H alpha. If you're only doing the horse head, forgetting about the flame, we're not doing the flame, we're just doing the horse head. Now, do you just do H alpha and throw it in the red? Do you just leave it black and white because it's cool? Do you add in the S and O just because, you know, you might get a little bit more of something, a little more tonal mapping going on? What are people's ideas out there? Do you just let it? I mean, I know it's more of a personal preference, but let's throw it out there for a conversation.
Yeah, for sure. I'd be interested to hearing what others say in the chat, but I personally, if I was doing straight HA, I would probably stick with just monochrome, because I love that monochrome detail. I
Yeah.
love how the detail pops when you're doing monochrome, even at, with the H alpha, because you're gathering so much detail. I keep repeating myself. I know the detail, the clouds, the nebulosity. It's just so much better, and so much clearer, in my opinion, doing, just as a straight black and white luminance style or monochrome, that I personally like to do that.
Yeah, I hope this works. And I'm gonna try and share the screen of the SH2108 is right in that, it's right in that Saturn kind of region. It's the
Yes.
butterfly.
Gamma Cygni and Saturn. I mean, you talk about a bunch of H alpha.
Yeah. So here's really quick. Here's a picture. This is from sharplesscatalog.com, and this guy has literally, and I'll just show you. I think he's got every single Sharpless. I think he did the whole catalog. but if we stay on 108, right? This guy did it with a 180 at f2.8 with 5 hours, right? And this is an HARGB, right? I think that looks pretty darn good.
Mm-hmm.
And like Eric was talking, there are just the HA. Because it does kind of look kind of cool in black and white.
It does.
But like with something like this, and he says it right here, if you stay around the butterfly in H alpha, because the O3 and the S2 are the strongest nearer the butterfly up in here. If you wanted to add something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not a lot in there. It's not a lot. It's a lot more. It just needs a lot more data. I mean, I can show you the pictures that if I could even open them up real quick. Let me go back to the 2-up so we can do that. But I'm just curious to what other people do out there when it's just something like
Dave is saying he's doing a target that's pretty much just HA. So he's doing an HA LRGB and mapping the HA to the red.
Yep. Now, are you doing that as 100% red, or are you using pixel math to lower the percentage of the HA? Because sometimes if it's very, very heavy HA, it could be, to me, it might be a little bit overbearing,
Mm-hmm.
Or even just try and HA RGB as HA as luminance. A lot of people have been doing that, just HA RGB.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can open up
Let's
this project.
see.
Now,
Dave
guys,
says I'll use the pixel math.
Yeah.
He's saying he'll use pixel math.
And so use pixel math to lower the percentage of the HA, so it adds enough that you get the little pop, right? And again, that's more of like the artist thing, right? So you're sitting there, and beauty is in the eye of the beholder, right? So start at 50% and do Warren's rule of halves, right? We talk about Warren's rule of halves all the time. 50. If it's too much, go to 25. If it's too little, add half of 25. That's 12. So go to 37. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then go down to 30. And all that kind of stuff. So but it's gonna be playing around a little bit on it.
It will be. It will be for sure. And I do a lot what Dave is mentioning, that I have done the HA as my luminance channel.
Yeah, me too.
And and then do my RGB. So yeah, because I have done the HA RGB, and then like I said, and then just have the HA as luminance. So what about emission line integration? Tom is asking.
What, just dumping them in by the exact emission line? I mean, you could do. I've never done that. I've actually never done that. I've just used the LRGB combination or narrowband combination or HARGB combination, and stuff like that. But I'll show you real quick if I could slide this over here. Now, listen, I'll tell you, I processed this in about 3 minutes, and it is about, let me see, I'll tell you right now. Where's the fits?
Tom saying no, do the RGB, then put about half HA in.
Yep, that makes sense. Start there.
Mhm.
Let's see, RGB. Where's my RGB?
Yeah. Take a look. See here. I thought I may have done one.
Oh, it's image 12. Oh man, these guys fits headers are horrible. So let me ask you a question about when is the ASIR going to allow you to put more information in the fits header?
That's a good question.
Man, it's just so limited. So all right. So here is, be nice, everybody. I literally did this in about 30 minutes. So this is the gentleman's data, and this is the RGB one. And you got to remember, it's only 5 2-minute shots. So it's, what is it? 10 minutes per channel. Okay, so you're talking about less than an hour of data here. So this is an RGB that I really did really fast, and as you can tell when you zoom in quite a bit, I mean they're very, very. I kind of did a half decent job with them because they were a lot worse. But the stars, even though that they're blocky, I kind of fake drizzled them a little bit. So with the dithering that he had, not so bad. And then I was fooling around a little bit with the color. I took the stars out and I was just messing around a little bit. Again, it needs a lot more data. I mean, and the funny thing is the HA, right?
Mm-hmm.
He took 5-minute shots of it. And when you put it to the green, in SHO, it just, the whole thing turned green. So this is what I ended up with. So even with the linear fit, I tried to linear fit them. It really didn't work out very well. The bottom line is he needed to do a lot more data here. And this is another one. This is just something that I was messing with. But again, it just goes to say there's a lot of things that more data can do. He's on the right track. This is his first real project. So
okay, all right.
So I mean, he just got the 530.
If that's his first real project, he's doing pretty darn good. He's doing better than what I did.
Oh yeah, I mean,
when I first started out, but
when I first started out, I waited a week for the photo mat to give me my photos, and and I found out that they were all garbage. I threw them all right in the garbage, but it was that bad. Hi, everyone. Hey, Charlie. What's going on?
Hey, Charlie.
Clear skies in the Northeast. Are they? Where? Where in the Northeast? Not my house. Not by my house.
Oh, come on, guys. You got 24 watching, only 9 likes. Let's go, guys. You guys know what I'm going to ask. I came out here to my space capsule, and all we're getting is 9 likes. What's up with that?
Well, So yeah, so Eric, so tell us what you got going on in there, because you're sitting there.
Yeah,
it's probably a little cold and damp and moist.
It's moist. That's why it's moist, but it's not too bad. So right now I'm gonna see if I can actually fire up the from my iPhone, and that way we can get a bit of a better perspective of what we got going on. And let me just plug in the code you sent me.
And you can, okay, so you're gonna do, and we're gonna try this. Okay, so I'm gonna go to
Yeah, we're gonna try this.
Go to the 3-up and see if it works.
You see if it works.
It should be interesting. So the iPhone is gonna be your video camera.
Yeah.
All right, I got you on the iPhone.
All right, there we are.
And I'm gonna just make one of you.
And, yeah, let me just flip this around. So,
why is it not making?
okay, how about now?
I'm just trying to figure out why it's not quick playing. All right.
Sorry about that, everybody. So, okay.
That's all right.
Let's see here. So here we have the pod. I still have quite a bit to still deal with as far as weatherproofing and stuff like that. So just bear with me there. And I'm going to make that a little bit easier here to see. There we are. So it's on basically it's on a 10 by 10 deck. And here we have my SEM60 right now. And until I can get the weather stripping from Wayne, which I just ordered to help divert the water because it's L-shaped rubber strip, weather stripping to help redirect the water. I'm utilizing buckets right now, just as soon as we get that all cleared up. And I'm using wonderful Amazon purchased RGB multicolor LEDs. So if whenever I need to, of course, just like everybody else does, I can go red. And
nice.
Or like for charity, let me see here. I can go black light, like as if I'm in a rave. Like, because I think this is what she was saying. You should get a black light. So there you go. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And I've got here mounted the FLT91. So, and got the iPad charging. And with this one, it's really cool. I mean, it would be even a lot better, of course, if once we get some nice skies. But I believe I'm the third owner of this pod, which really says a lot about these structures, about their longevity, because they do literally they can last forever as long as you just keep them sealed and taken care of. It will they like Wayne says, they'll last forever. So, and for moisture, if you see that right now, I'll bring that over. I have my Eva Dry little desiccant dehumidifier to help deal with a few things, to help deal with the moisture and fun and all that fun stuff. And yeah, it's great for me. And I mean, I've even had Robin in here and we've just had a blast. Got if you see that there, the Melee, as well as the ASI Air. And I've got the Pegasus Astro advanced power box, as well as the Pegasus Astro USB hub along with this. And I was lucky enough to get some really good imaging over the past couple nights. And now, because today's Wednesday, so Sunday and yesterday, I got some really good stuff for my dark nebula. And now it's going to be a matter of me sitting down and processing all that fun stuff. So, yeah. And I'm going to have to replace the desk unit here, the shelving, or the desktop here. But like I said, all in due time. The main thing I want to take care of right now is just making sure that it's watertight and make it, like a submarine. So,
It's
so
funny.
yeah,
So
it's awesome.
got a question on the SH catalog in ASI Air.
Okay. Yeah, there is. Yeah. What about? Let me see here.
Well, it looks like that
Question.
SH2 136 or SH236. I can't tell which one that is. But
Let me.
not able to get it in ASI Air, but able to do it in NINA.
Okay. Let me disconnect here from the call here, and so I can bring up the ASI Air, because the ASI Air is on, and I will be able to tell you. So let me just disconnect that one. And there we go. Cool. And let's go to the ASI Air. And look at my
See, it's
catalog
working on
here.
my. All right. It's working on my Steam Deck, but it's not working when I hit the button on the computer. All right. It's
And
SH2 136.
136. Nope, it's there. SH2 136.
Okay.
It does show up in the in the ASI Air catalog.
Well, there you go.
I thought they had quite a few of the
that they were missing, right?
yeah. I know they have a lot of the Sharpless in here, but no, this is in. I was able to look it up. It shows the graphic and everything, so it is in their catalog.
Nice. All right, so
question: I can frame and capture
That's
in
the same
NINA,
thing.
but not in ASI Air. Yeah.
Yeah.
So as far as framing, once you get to the everything, as far as once you get to your target, of course, then you can go to the framing the framing atlas, or it's the atlas, and that can help you as far as if you have some. It's not easy, I will say that, because you don't get a lot of detail when it comes as far as the planetarium views in the pictures within the ASI Air. So you don't get really any major detail, especially when it comes with the Sharpless. Now, if you're doing the Messier catalogs and maybe some of the NGC objects, it would show the actual, they'll show you the actual target within the planetarium software within the ASI Air. But with Sharpless, no. And what I've had to do is utilize either Telescopius or even sometimes AstroBin to get a very good idea of the best rotate, best orient, my framing and orientation, and then I can go within the ASI Air and it will tell me what angle it's at, because I would set it to, I would have my camera basically at say 90 degrees or what have you. So, and this particular scope, it does have a manual rotator, which does tell me, give me those degree markers. And using NINA, or like I said, or Telescopius, it will help me out with the proper angle, and then I can just match that within the ASI Air. And what I'll then usually do is, if it's an HA, usually if you're talking Sharpless, if it's HA, if I grab like one of the first fits and then throw it onto PixInsight to help, That could give me a good
I'm
stretch.
sorry.
It'll give
You're
me an
just making
orientation.
me love Nina that much more.
I know it's a bit. I know it is. It's not always easy because of. I mean, you got this. It is. They're just limitations. I
Yeah.
mean, but
Yeah.
some of those limitations you can't. You know, a lot of people can deal with for the ease of use.
Now, would it be easier
For
to sit
everything
there
else.
and say, okay, you know what, get on like Stellarium and then just get the RA in deck and throw it in there?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I do a lot of that, but when
Okay.
I do that as far as getting the RA in deck either through Stellarium or, like I said, Telescopius. It's just the angle, the orientation of my camera.
Yeah. See,
Once
that that should be
that's the difficult
easier.
part as far as with the framing.
That should be
You would
easier.
think, but you would think it would be a lot easier. But like I said, when you're using Messier objects or certain NGC targets, it shows the actual graphic of that target in the
They probably just don't have the
planetarium,
space to put all those pictures in there.
but they don't have it. Yeah, I really don't think that may very well be it. So that's why
Yeah.
I'll have to utilize like a Telescopius, or I'll even use Nina.
And you could actually, you know,
For
just so
that.
we're talking to some Black Star, looks like he has a lot of questions here. So
Yeah, for sure.
you could actually export the plan from Telescopius, right?
Yes, you can.
And
Yes,
then
you
you
can.
can take that data and put it directly into the ASI
Into
Air.
ASI Air. Yes. But like I said, the only thing you can put in your, of course, you can export, of course, the RA in deck for, especially if you're doing mosaics and things like that. Or if there's something that's missing within the ASI Air, because the ASI Air doesn't have everything. I mean, I'm doing the last targets that I just did were the Vandenberg catalog,
Okay.
the VDB catalog.
Yep.
And the ASI Air doesn't have the Vandenberg catalog.
Yeah.
So that's why I had to utilize
Other planetarium
Nina
software
or
Yeah.
other planning software to get that so I can be able to go to the right spot and line things up the way I wanted to.
That's
But
a good
other than
idea,
that,
Tom.
once you do that, it's good.
Yeah, Tom, what do you have in mind, Tom? What would you like to do? You want to do a collaborative project on something? We were speaking about that last year, I think, and it never came to fruition. Doing like a get like 300 hours of data and just throw it all together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Mikey, you're absolutely right. You can put the coordinates in to the ASI Air very easily and then build out your plan. And, right there within the at the preview, you can plop in the RA and deck coordinates and then have it go to and then set everything else up.
Yep.
And once it takes that initial shot, that initial preview, it's going to tell you basically the degree angle that your camera's at based off of 360 degrees. It's going to tell you how your orientation is. So that way you can rotate your camera.
Here's the
as
question I
necessary.
got then with that, because you keep on saying the angle, and Nina does it very differently. It says turn the camera this way, turn the camera that way, right?
Right.
So you actually need to know where your camera zero is. Is that what you're telling me?
In a way, because for me, if I can show if I have this here, and let me grab this guy, and maybe make it a little easier for me to rotate it. Okay, so right now, based off of the back of the camera,
right.
I can, and how everything is written, I can basically say, all right, this is, whoops, there goes my iPad.
Oh, it was broken anyway.
Yep, it's not good.
Oh no,
I totally forgot about that. But hey, it's on. Oh, it's fine. It's got a protector on it. No,
it didn't sound. It sounded like it landed flat.
Yeah, it did, but it's got a glass protector over it and all that stuff. So yeah. Anyway, so with this, I can basically say how this is oriented and based off of knowing the side
So
the
it does
sensor.
tell you
Unlike the
clockwise or
533,
counterclockwise.
I can tell you, yes, the framing, yeah, it will tell you.
Oh, okay.
In the framing tool, you know what? Honestly, maybe I haven't really. You know what? You are absolutely right because I'm looking at the framing tool. Duh. I should have thought about that. And sorry, guys.
Okay, so
I should have
it
mentioned
does
that.
tell you which way to turn it.
So
right
there
or left.
is.
Okay. So,
Yes.
Except in
Yes, it
Nina, I
does.
think it says anti-clockwise. I think if I remember right, it says clockwise and anti-clockwise. All right, cool.
So
it just
yeah,
tells you
you're
turn
absolutely right
clockwise.
there, Carol. Yes, you can. It will tell you. You can rotate clockwise or counterclockwise.
Yeah,
I totally
so
forgot about
it'll
that.
say rotate clockwise 17 degrees or something like that.
Yes, or
Okay.
something like that. And then you just take another preview.
Yeah,
and it'll.
and then you get closer. You
let
closer.
you know.
You get it to your.
You get closer and closer until
Now,
you get
is
to your
there
ideal spot. And then you get,
is there a tolerance, or is it just whatever you feel is what you feel?
what do you mean by
So, like,
tolerance?
does it say, okay, you know what, if you're within 3 degrees, it'll just go to the next step, or you just keep on doing it until you're satisfied to what it reads?
Yes, I think once I do those, I rotate it and I get it there, and I'm where I want it to be, or as close as that is. Then I was going go ahead and set up the plan and keep it, keep the camera in that orientation for as long as I'm doing the plan.
So I guess my question is there a tolerance plus or minus X amount of degrees that you feel comfortable with?
Oh, for me?
Yeah.
I say for me personally, yeah, I would probably say within. I really want to get close. I'd probably say within 2 degrees.
Okay, I said 3.
I'm like 2 degrees. Yeah, I get like really like a stickler about it.
That's fine. I mean, it all depends on how big of a chip you have and how much of a tolerance that you have with what you're imaging.
Now,
I mean, if you're sitting there and you're trying to image if you're trying to image the I don't know, the Andromeda Galaxy with a large focal length telescope and you have a smaller chip, that 3 degrees may not be good enough, because if you're going corner to corner and now you're a little bit off, you're going to be missing some of what you want, even though you could actually fit it.
Yeah.
Carol says 2 degrees. All right, so you know what? Fine, I'll change to 2. Okay, fine.
Yeah. As long as I'm within, like I say, within 2 degrees or less, then I'm good.
But Chris, thank you for asking. Yes, I'm feeling better. My face is just still being drained of snot, so it's just like. It's just constantly dripping now. But the coughing and the feeling like crap is pretty much gone. First day I felt normal in a couple days today. So thank you for asking. Looks like you're gonna need a bigger chip, Charity says. Straight out of Jaws. But you know what I found, and so a friend of mine found this. I didn't find it. A friend of mine found it. And I don't know if anybody knows about this, but there is a place.
There is a place.
You
found a place.
I found a place.
Found a place.
And it's called Uranus, Missouri.
Oh, jeez.
Uranus, Missouri. And in Uranus, Missouri, there is a place called. I look it up, and as a matter of fact, I'll share it with everybody, because it's that I can't even tell you that this is not true. So where is it? Here we go. So let's see, where is it? Share screen 2. There we go. Welcome to the Uranus fudge packing place.
Oh man, that is awesome.
The best fudge comes from Uranus. So I just spent $63 in fudge from Uranus. So,
Oh my
and they got shirts,
God.
they got mugs, they got everything here. It's ridiculous. The t-shirt that I got is where is it? Where is it? Right here. Here you go. This is the t-shirt I got. The Uranus Space Force t-shirt. Keeping Uranus clinging free since 2018. But go check this place out. It's pretty cool. Just thought there's a little comic relief for you.
That's funny as hell, man.
I'm telling you, it's unbelievable. Now, if I could only get this thing to work.
Yeah, Mikey's asking for the link.
It's called UranusGeneralStore.com. And I will actually put it in the chat box for you. There you go. UranusGeneralStore.com. But let me tell you something. I think it sounds funny, Uranus, especially when it's a fudge packing company. But anyway, that's being said. So you got your new toy, right? Well, I got mine.
Yes.
And if people have been spying behind me, it's been right above my head the whole time.
Goya Lab.
The Goya Lab spectrometer.
There it is.
Okay. With the little light. It's got the USB light for you. So you might have to take flat fields like Queeve said, but it's got a light that you put. So you take your filter, you put your filter on here, and you take the spectrometer, you put the spectrometer on there, and you'll find out if your filter if you're getting what you paid for. So
that's good.
So if you buy a filter from me, I will test it for a small fee, and got to pay for this. I can't pay for this. This is expensive as hell. But hey, you know what? And if you're a friend, maybe I'll do it for free. If you're an Astro World contributor, you get free testing. How about that?
There you go.
There you go.
That's awesome. There you go.
You get free testing with your filters if you want it. So there you go. Is there much filter variance? I would tell you in a lot of the people that have been using any spectrometers on filters, a lot of these specs are within the filter's tolerances. So unless you get really, really cheap, then the cheaper, honestly, the cheaper you get, the more of a variance you're going to have. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
pay for.
Yeah, exactly. I hate to say this, but if you compare a ZWO red filter to a Astrodon red filter, I'm hoping, I haven't done it, so don't quote me on it. I'm hoping that you see less of a variance with my $450 filter than I do my $29.95 filter where I get 4 of them.
Right.
So you know what? It's crazy expensive. But you know what? I thought it would be a cool thing to have to offer to customers, the capability to test your filters and have the test report. So I'll print the test report. I'll email you the test report. And
now let me ask this. If you have a customer who requests that filter report and you discover yourself prior to shipping the filter, you discover it is out of a certain variance, will you then inform the customer, hey, this filter that that you're interested in and you purchasing, you requested the report, this is what the report shows?
Yeah, I'll send it right back to the manufacturer. Go ahead and let them. The customer will not get it.
Yeah.
The customer will not. No way. I'm not going to send anybody a filter that isn't, especially when you're spending, let's say Altair.
And that's what I was getting at, so you can let everybody else know, that.
Well, Altair comes with their own tests, so that they do their own tests. So I mean, I'm not gonna.
Yes.
I mean, maybe at just for S's and giggles,
Mm-hmm.
I might just do it to see if it matches the test.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, for the most part, if it comes with the test, I'm not going to retest it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But if it's there, yeah, Dave, that's what I'm saying. Altair does give a lot of filters tests. I believe only the 3 nanometer. And Leah does as well. Yep.
Yeah.
And Leah does as well. But not a lot of the mid-ranger people do.
Mm-hmm.
Mid-ranger, I mean Optolong, number one, really. They don't do testing.
Yeah.
Astronomic, there's no testing. Player One, there's no testing.
Vader, there's no testing.
Batter, there's no testing. So there's a lot out there. So, but I'll tell you this: if I test a filter and it doesn't come to spec, it's going right the hell back to the manufacturer and say, hey, listen, this is not in spec. Send me a new one. I'll send you the old one, and we'll test the next one.
Right.
Now I don't expect. I'm not going to spend my entire day testing filters and constantly, it's not worth it. But are you going to be getting the new quad filter from ZWO? IDAS does not either. IDAS doesn't do it either.
No, Hugh-Tech and IDAS doesn't either. No.
Although IDAS has, in my opinion, and Leah as well, and Player One so far has been really good. I really don't expect many filters to be out of spec. I really don't. But if you want the test, you got it. So that's what I'll be playing with tomorrow. Maybe I could do a live demonstration if I could get it working tomorrow. I'll do one of the Player One anti-halo filters that I have here.
There you go.
So, am I going to be getting the new quad filter from CWO? Well, Chroma does also. You're right, Chris. Chroma also, I believe, come with tests as well. I was like, what is that noise? Ooh, sent a chill up my spine. I was like, oh my god. Oh wow. Okay.
It's not very good on refractors, but it is made more for reflectors. Okay.
Okay. That's good to know, George. Well, I don't use any. I use the Optolong LRGBs and the 3 nanometers. I've been using them since the 3 nanometers came out. I had the LRGB before that. So I've had no problems with those filters. However, the L Enhanced, the L Extreme, the L Pro, I didn't like them either. Personal preference. I didn't like them. I thought the L Enhanced, L Extreme were always red or pink. It kind of looked like this cup. The cup looks red there. It's actually more of a pink. But it just didn't. I didn't like it. I've used it. I didn't like it. And then Eric brought on the show the NBZ, and I bought that, and I never looked back because the color correction on it was just so outstanding. And I'm sorry, it's a crappy sales pitch, but now for light pollution, I use this. This is the IDAS LPSC1 filter, and this is the replacement for the which one? Was it the D3?
Yeah,
the D3. So it's made by Cytron. It's Japan. They're subcontracted out now to make these for IDAS. So that's what I use now. What are they?
Yeah, my new safe room.
Eric appears to be happy in his observatory. Does it double as a man cave?
A secret man cave.
I'm telling you. So
It's actually, I think this is, you know what? This will probably end up being like my purgatory or punishment room. You know, whenever
Go to
Robin
your
gets
room.
ticked off at me, go to your room.
Take your $50 and go to your room. But yeah, so all right. So so next Friday, on Friday we're going to be doing the constellations again, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, we are doing constellations again.
And we're going to be doing one north, one south, right?
Yes, we are definitely doing that. And which ones did you mention here that we were going to be doing?
I just picked the two A's that we haven't done with that were both winter constellations.
Apis and
Auriga. Yep.
Auriga. Yep. So,
Apis. I don't even know what's in Apis. They were both A's, and they're both in the winter. So
yeah,
so
that's fine.
It's kind of like winter, summer, and winter northern. So it's kind of, even though that we're 6 months behind, we should probably be doing summer southern, I think, because that's what's up now, right? Because it's winter up here, so it's summer there. So something like that. It's kind of, whatever. But figure we'll just keep winter, and sorry for you southern people that watch us. You just have to wait 6 months and get the other ones.
So, I mean, I could do Apis.
It don't matter.
So,
Apis is a small constellation in the sun sky. Okay. Is there much in there? There's a couple of
there's a few things.
Yeah, there's a couple things.
There's a few in there. So I can take Apis.
Okay.
And you can take Auriga if you want, because Auriga, that's where the tadpole is, isn't it?
Yep.
And Flaming Star.
Yep.
So
cool.
You can have the northern one. That's fine.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Then I'll do the southern one the next time.
Sure.
We'll swap back and forth.
Yeah.
Let's see what else you guys. Bill Schlein. I think, is that a new?
This is Bill Schlein. You're cracking me up, man. Because especially after we're talking about Uranus, Missouri, you got Lank. In Pennsylvania they have Blue Ball, and then there's Intercourse, Bird and Paradise.
Oh my God, that's awesome!
Wow, it's just crazy.
Telling you, it's getting out of control.
Yep. It's getting way too moist now.
Yep. So I mean, I haven't really. I have done almost. I've just been working like a mad dog, and I have not done any imaging. What images have people been doing? I saw Chris. Who is it? No, Mikey Astro. Put out a really nice picture on Discord of the cocoon.
Okay.
With a really huge, dark nebula streamer that it has. Really nice. And let me see if I can bring it up real quick. Let's see. And where is Astro World? And I believe it was under Astro Image. Yeah, there it is. Open in browser. There we go. And
hey,
there you go.
There's Sean's on.
Shawnee boy.
Hey, Sean. How you doing, man?
There's his cocoon nebula.
No, I saw that. I thought it was great.
Yeah, pretty cool shot. Nice job. I thought he was asking if there was a little bit of green in there. I said it's it's. I don't think so. I mean, I don't see a lot of green in there. I do see a lot of blue on the left side of the page and a lot of dark on the right side of the page, but that could be just from the reflections in the area. But I see a lot of blue on this side and a lot of dark on this side. But it looks good. I like it. Pretty cool. Nice job, Mikey.
Yeah. I can say that, don't forget the image of the week is up. And don't forget that Friday is the last day of voting for image of the month for September.
Yep, we're
We are
doing
getting
the
closer.
image. Yeah, September. We're doing the reveal, right?
Yes. Yeah, we're doing the reveal of image of the month for September on Friday, as well as, of course, image of the week for this week. And we're getting closer towards the end of our 2023 catalog entries, because I think we're going to stop in November. November will be the last.
Yeah, no. Well, so November is the last month. So we'll be voting for November's picture in mid-December, right?
Yep.
So mid-December, I'll only have to put one picture in the calendar. The calendar's all set up. I just need the high-def pictures from the people who have won. I need the high-def pictures pretty quickly. All I got to do is put the pictures in. All of the dates are in there. Starfest is in there. NEAF is in there. The moon calendar's in there. Couple other things, as far as any astronomical events, star parties, and stuff like that are in there.
Are you going to put any meteor showers?
They're in there.
Okay.
Any of the eclipse is in there.
Yes.
Which is coming up in April 8th, if I remember right.
Are there any lunar eclipses coming up in 2024?
If there are, they're in there.
Okay.
I did look at every month. It's really a download, and you just take the download and you dump it in there, and so I don't have to type anything in there. A guy out there makes an entire calendar that he does it in an iCal.
Mm-hmm.
And you just dump it in the calendar, so it's pretty cool. Do you have to drive to high def? So what you would do in any sort of, so it doesn't look pixelated. So I mean, I don't even know what that is. So I forget what it was. I'll get the exact dimensions. And if you I'll tell you right now, Eric, just talk about something. I'll tell you right now. I'll get that information.
Yeah. And what I'll do is I'm going to share my screen, and I will bring up what we have as far as our entries for image of the week this week. Who we're going to be starting to vote for. So let me just share my screen here.
Okay, so the file type is you can make it a PNG. Image size 3375 by 2625.
Okay.
So I'll put that up there right now.
So let me hide this guy. So for our image of the week, and do not forget, the winner of the image of the year photo will receive the new Optilon quad band filter, courtesy of our friend who is also in the chat here, Mr. Visible Dark CA himself, Mr. Sean Nielsen. So really appreciate that again, Sean, for doing that. And so we have our image of the week from last week from Harold, which was the Wizard Nebula. And we'll scroll down here. We have the Pleiades M45.
The Pleiades. I love the Pleiades.
Yes. I love the Seven Sisters. And it's kind of ironic that I actually have seven sisters.
Do you really?
Yep, I have seven sisters.
You have 7 sisters?
Seven sisters.
Were you in
Yep.
Seven Brides for Seven Brothers?
No, yeah, no kidding, right?
Damn.
But yeah, I do have I have seven sisters.
Are they
But
all married?
here is we have not all yet. No, not all. No, we still have three of them who are single.
All right.
And so we have the Flaming Star. We call it, Josh called this the Dragon's Nest. We have the Flaming Star and the Tadpole.
Yep.
The Heart Nebula. And this was by Jason Pellegrini. It's our Star Lancer.
JP.
Yes. Oops, sorry about that. Let me scroll back. We have the Soul.
JP followed by
the Heart.
TP.
Yep. So we had Heart. Now we got Soul.
Heart and Soul.
So
we got
by
TP
Tom
from my
Peter.
bunghole.
Yeah. So from Tom. So, and this was in the Hubble palette. Nicely done there, Tom. And we have the Cocoon by Scott Schneider. This is a new entry.
Yep.
A new participant.
Scott's been around. Scott's been around a little bit. Yeah, I know the name.
Yeah, but I don't think I've ever seen an
I
image.
haven't seen him enter anything. So
yeah, so I love it. Him, taking this awesome image here and taking a shot and saying, "Hey, I want to be a part of this."
I love the reflection nebula right there, right in the middle.
Yeah, right there.
Yep,
love it. So yeah, those are our entries for this week. So don't forget, you have from now until 9:30 to vote. So go vote.
Go vote. Go vote. Nice.
So yeah.
And if you want to pre-order your calendars, they will be available on the website starting November 1st. So you can pre-order them starting November. Last year we sold, I think, almost 50. So nice. All right, so we got the winter coming up, right? We got the winter coming up, and our favorites are going to be popping back up again. The Orion Nebula, you're going to start seeing them flooding Facebook, and you're going to see the Horsehead being flooded. Let's talk a little bit about what we want to do for an Astro World project, because I really like that idea. What can be a nice Astroworld project for an image? Something that we should think about. Throw out some stuff.
Yeah, that
guys.
should be something.
It's got to be a winter object, I would think, because we're getting towards the winter.
Right.
So, winter object.
The Witch Head?
That's okay. January or...
It's in there's no Orion.
It's in
December
Orion.
to January.
So December, January, February for that. We got don't we have Thor's helmet too coming up?
Thor's helmet, yes, you
Thor's
do.
Helmet
You
coming
have
up.
Thor's helmet.
I kind of like the idea of a witch head because it's so big.
Yes, it's a challenge.
That hat and the chin goes out like so. Yeah. It's huge.
It is. That's why I like it, and that's one that I'm personally going to go after, or attempt to go after this year. And it may end up being my first, basically 2-panel mosaic because I don't think I can fit it all. Even with the 91, even with this being reduced, I don't think I can fit it all. With the 2600 and even being at 9, I'm going to be at 420, so around 420 millimeter.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can fit it all.
Now you need like a red cat.
Yes.
You need like 250.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be
a nice attempt. Yeah.
Or what about this? Why don't we do that? Why don't we do like a Barnard's loop, and everybody has a panel?
That would be really cool if we can.
That'd be ambitious as hell.
That's very ambitious. That is, you are absolutely right. That is quite ambitious.
So we could make a let's say, whatever panel mosaic of whatever the longest focal length scope there is. So because we have to base it on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So whatever's good. So if we're using the longest focal length scope, no, it's got to be. Am I doing it backwards? I'm gonna have to think about this for a second. That would be hard to do. And we're gonna make Sean process it too. So
Sean always has, Sean's got those mad processing skills.
Yeah, Sean, you don't have to take one picture, Sean. You're gonna process the 80 different telescopes, different focal length. Different focal length.
You talk about a challenge just for him.
We'll take all the data, all 300 hours worth of data with 80 different focal length cameras, and dude, you'll see Sean pulling his hair out by the end of the day. He's I can't do it. This is crazy. Man.
That would be something.
Starfield 60.
But again,
do the Starfield.
Yeah. But someone had mentioned even grabbing a very short focal length. Chris said going to do a 14 millimeter lens crop sensor and go for the entire Orion area.
There you go.
That should be fun.
Yep.
I think the smallest that I have is a 24 millimeter, but still I will, and then hook up maybe one of the ASI camera here and go for that.
There you go.
And do, a full LR, HA, LRGB, maybe do the whole gambit, SHO, RGB.
Yep. Hey, Charlie, I'm with you. I put Sean's videos on all the time when I'm processing because, he's got like this ASMR thing with me. So he's like very soothing to listen to. Okay, so I'm telling you. But yeah, I actually did do a comparison a while ago. I don't even know if it's out there because we did it on a couple of shows between the AEM27, the Mark III from Sharpstar, the Pegasus, and the AM5 because the 3 wasn't out yet. So it did those 4 mounts, and they all kind of, well, the Mark III I wanted to throw in the garbage. The other 3 were very good. The Mark III, I mean, the menu button fell off the hand controller. I had to use 18 different like Allen keys in order to polar alignment. It was just really ridiculous. It was very very not friendly to me. So anyway, whatever the case may be, the AM5 performed very well. The HEM27 performed very well. The only thing I had against the HEM27, now this is different than the other models that are out there, was that if you wanted to switch between Vixen and Losmandi, you actually had to like dismantle the whole saddle. There was no duals. They say it's a dual saddle, but you got to take pieces off with an Allen key and flip things over and turn the saddle around. Hopefully you don't break any of the wires in there, so you got to do it kind of very, very gingerly. Know what you're doing. If you want to know how to do it and you have one, let me know. I'll be happy to walk you through it. But the AM5 AM5 and the Pegasus were very, very similar in performance. The only reason why I went for the Pegasus was for the extra payload. That's the only reason why, I went with, because I having that 44-pound capacity without a counterweight is very appealing to me. And I have the capability to grow, and I'm ready to. Anybody want a 44-pound capable mount? I got a HEQ6R ready to go in a Pegasus in a nice SKB hard case. I'll drive it to your house depending on where you live. But they were all really, really good, except for that Mark III. I'm not a fan of the Sharp Star mount. I know they redid it recently, so I'm curious to see what kind of improvements they've made to it.
Yeah.
And we'll just have to see, because I'm not going to be getting that. So
I want to do a quick critique my image here, and want to get your thoughts on it as well as everybody else's.
Critique, man. You got to go to a different channel.
No, it's not mine.
This ain't Dr. Phil.
No, it ain't mine, bro. It ain't mine. But let's do something here.
Yeah, what do we got here? I can make you big now.
Okay.
There we go.
And let's see here.
Okay. So we got a reflector here.
Yeah, and when we were just talking about the cocoon, and you were talking about that reflection nebula.
Yeah. Yep.
And it was just in the critique, and I wanted to, of like, hey, we're talking about cocoon already. Let's, take a look at this one. So I love that reflection nebula here.
Yep.
That's awesome. And yes, it's a reflector. Most likely like some probably a Newtonian, or what are those new Sharp Stars? There's some astrographs. I believe they're Sharp Star.
Yeah, there's a Sharp Star like. 2.8, I think.
Yeah. But I love the dark nebulosity here of the cocoon.
I like how far he got that oxygen out there.
Yes,
it goes all the way down to it's at the 7 o'clock area. You could see it like even lower, even to the left. No, the other left.
That's 5 o'clock.
No, your other left. There you go, right in there.
Yeah.
All that area there. That's really, really cool. But very, very nice job. Good transition of color. We were talking about this on the Discord of transition to color, like transitioning of different colors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you can kind of see how it kind of blends. The red kind of blends to the blue. It gets a little dimmer on the red, and then the blue comes out. There's something to be said about, drawing that line. Some people like to draw that line where it's a stark difference. It's boom, red, then it's blue. And I kind of like it better when it's blended like this, where it's very, very kind of a smooth transition to the next
transition.
color,
Yeah. Right. But yeah, you can see how that is. I even like this area here, how much detail. It's like almost 3D-ish. If I can expand this a little bit and show you what I mean. It's right here.
Good night, Black Star. Nice to see you. Come back.
Yeah, definitely come back. Here, right here, this area right here. It's very. There's a lot of detail in there, and it looks very solid. It's like it's something that you can grab, and it's just very good as far as pulling out that detail.
I can see Norm's point here. Norm's point says it's a great image, but it looks almost too smooth.
As far as the noise?
It's no, like soft.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Maybe a little bit of sharpening to kind of make it kind of a little crunchy.
Okay.
I don't know. And is it me or that reflection nebula at 10 o'clock, the little blue one?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What are those two lines there? Is that just those two horizontal
These here right
lines?
below?
Yeah. Is that
I'm not sure.
Is that part of the nebula or is that an artifact?
I don't know. It looks like it could be part of the nebula.
Yeah.
To me. But no, I think it's overall it's really, really cool. I like the processing. I love the captures of the different, you have the differentiation of the pronunciation of the dark nebulosity to the clouds. But to your point, the transition.
Yep.
I do like those. I do really like that transition. So yeah. So that's cool. So yeah.
I just had to text Sean something offline because I couldn't do it online.
That's right. And,
oh God! All right, so
nope.
all right, so what do we got? We got 22 votes, 86%.
Oh, from your poll.
I'd like to see what you got. 14% said it's too commercial. So maybe once or twice a month, I'll put up the green screen again, just have some rando pictures in the background.
Yeah. I was actually talking to Robin today, and let me just go ahead and stop sharing here, about bringing back maybe early, bringing back the tree, and putting the tree back up now downstairs.
Didn't it just come down? Didn't it just come down?
And maybe we'll keep it up year round.
Just leave it in that corner,
Just leave it in the corner, and it'll, maybe then we'll decorate it every month, for the different holidays and stuff like that.
Yeah, but by the time Christmas comes around again, it'll be fully decorated, so you'll be fine.
Yeah. So maybe I'll set it back up and I'll put some orange and dark purple lights around it for this, and maybe some Halloween ornaments.
I'm sorry.
I think that would be. Tom says, "Put it in your pod."
Yeah, do it. Do it. You can put it. You can put it in the Home Depot bucket.
Yeah, perfect. Oh man,
that's funny.
So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll look into doing that again. So I think that might be fun. Put old filters on it for ornaments.
Yeah, there you go. I'll give you my L Pro. You can put up there.
Yeah, there it is. With Christmas lights in the stars. Nice. Oh, Tom. Awesome. USB cables for tinsel.
There you go. USB cables and it'd be good. What was the other thing for tinsel? That's funny. There you go. Charlie Ford said he'll donate his L Pro too, so you have two for ornaments.
Two for ornaments.
Pretty cool stuff, man. It's already 10:30 already, man. This is zip ties. Yes, you could use zip ties as like chain links. You got different color chain links.
Garland.
I'll make a zip tie garland. That's what I'll do.
Yeah. Or just have long zip ties, of different colors. It's almost kind of like icicles.
Oh yeah, you can make you can do a little string thing. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
You guys are nuts.
Oh jeez, yeah. Here you go. Here you go, Charity. There you go. There you go. Oh, I got no sound though. There's no sound. Oh, bummer.
Dave, you need a mini tree for your dome.
Yeah, you need like one of those whatchamacallit, those little Charlie Brown Christmas trees.
Yeah, there it is.
Instead of that one ornament, you'll have the L Pro on it.
I mean, we can go different. Yeah, we can go different colors, and you like kind of like this.
Oh, very psychedelic. Ooh, you give me chills again.
Yeah.
Ooh. So we got AstroPalooza coming up too, in a very, very soon, less than 2 months.
Yep, we do.
Less than 2 months. I gotta lock up the schedule at the end of the month, so I'm gonna lock it down.
So, yeah. Be looking forward to that.
Yep. So it'll be Trevor, Dylan. I think Charlie Bracken's gonna come back. Masters of Pix Insight. I think Nico's coming back. Amy Astro,
Wayne said he was going to come back.
Wayne's going to be on. Yeah. Sean's going to be on.
Yep. Sean's going to be on.
Yep. Tom Bramwell will be on. Hopefully with Filippo. We've been trying to do that for 3 years. It still hasn't happened yet.
Yeah, hopefully so.
We should have
have you reached out to Amy? Have you reached out to Amy? Is she possibly going to come on?
I haven't heard
from
her yet, but I'm sure I will. I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. And maybe Helena, if she's not too busy, with university and stuff. Who knows? Yep. We can see.
Yeah,
but no, guys, no Brian May. Just before anybody asks, no Brian May.
although I think I'm going to have in a couple of months, I may have a surprise. But,
okay,
we'll see. I'm always working on something. Now I'm working on getting all the guests again. So we've been guestless for about 6 months now because of the summer. Now it's the winter. It's time to get the guests rolling again. So, looks like our first one back will be Jeff and I'm going to screw this up. Oh, God. Dave from
Dark Dragons.
From Dark Dragons?
Yeah.
Is it Jeff and Dave? I might be wrong.
I believe so.
That. I know it's Jeff. I forget what the other one's name is. It's so confusing. Too many names. But it looks like they're going to be on. I want to find out how much that costs because I want to think about getting one for my new house when I get one. Maybe that. I don't know. Pretty cool. It's all a joke till somebody loses an eye. What do we got here? AP. Quit playing. There we go. Oh, whoops. Sorry. There we go. All right. That's it. No, should we crash AstroPalooza? And you've already been, what are you talking? Hey, listen, it's all about the chat, right? So just leave the moist jokes out that day. No moist jokes, Charity. So yeah, I'm thinking about the winter. I'm thinking about my problem is that in order for me to do any realistic imaging now, I need to not do it at my house. I'm really stuck. With these telephone wires, I'm really stuck. I'm gonna take a new picture of just straight up of what I'm looking at. I'm gonna do like one of the all sky. And just show you guys that I'm not talking crap here. It is so bad that I got telephone wires to the north, to the west. I got my house to the south. The only thing that I could shoot is from the northwest to the southwest. That's it. That little area. It's not good. It's not good. So
that's not good. Yeah.
So that's why, I got the, going to go down to a couple of places and maybe I can figure something out. I don't know. I need to just build a new roof or something. and get higher than the wires. You know?
Yeah. Yes. You got to get above those wires, man. You got to get past all that, dude.
It's I feel so bad. I haven't really, the only time I got imaging this year really was when I went to the star parties.
Right.
What kind of rotator for my NP127? Ooh. NP127 is a decent size scope. If you're going Prima Luce, why not go the Arco? I mean, those are really, really good. I used one for many years. And then I went a little bit. Yeah, I tried that, Mike. Don't think I haven't tried that. Nobody will go for it. Too expensive. As a matter of fact, a friend of mine told me I should sue the town because I went into a massive depression because I can't do what I bought the house to do because you put more telephone lines up. So I went into a depression state. I'm on Zoloft from killing you all, and now it's so annoying. It's so annoying. I got a $9,000 mount on a pier in the backyard. I can't use it.
It's, I don't know.
Drives me nuts.
Being in such those, you know, and this is nothing, and don't take this wrong for anybody who lives in that area, but living in the Northwest is, especially like New Long Island, New York, Northeast. Sorry, Northeast. Thank you.
I ain't Seattle.
Yeah, you ain't in Seattle, or else you'd be rain all over the place. But in the Northeast, gosh. I can only, you know, because of there's much smaller homes, much smaller spaces, because that's just the way that you know the towns were built. I can't imagine. And I know
the further east you go on the island,
Jessie has. I know she has trouble, but she's in Delaware, isn't right?
Yeah, but she's got a huge piece of land. She only has problems because of the trees around, which she can knock down because they're on her property. So, you know what I mean? She's got other issues, but these are things that I can't chop down. Not without getting sued by the town or taking out all the electric in the entire block. You know? So, it's, you know, the further east you go, the further. Matt, tell me about it. There's Matt. How you doing, Matt? What's going on? Should be.
You just need to move upstate.
Yeah, you know what? I would. You know what? If I move anywhere, I am not going north. I'm sorry, Matt. I'm not doing it. I hate the cold. I'm always cold. I don't like the cold. I'm going south. That's it. I'm not doing the north. I'll go visit Sean and Ron and whatever in the spring, in the fall, up in Canada, because Canada is beautiful. I love it. If I ever have enough money that we can buy a second house, I'll buy it in Toronto. I'm telling you, in that area, it's great. But it's really a nice place to be, and it's a nice area. So stop whining.
Charity, I still blame JP Morgan and Edison for offing Tesla. Nikola wanted to bury lines. Yeah.
Yep. I don't blame you. I mean, Yep. Everyone's saying it, emailing me. Thank you, Gary. I'm feeling a lot better tonight. Obviously, I could actually talk, which is great.
Charity suggesting that you open up a satellite shop in Ecuador.
In Ecuador.
Get the southern.
No,
that way, you know, you're right there. North, you get a little bit, you know, you're right there at the equator. So you get a little bit of north, get a little bit of south.
Oh my goodness! So what do we got? Do we got any giveaways tonight? Let me take a look.
I don't know if we have them tonight, but don't we?
Well, we do every Friday, but what's today?
We have Friday.
Let me look at my calendar.
Okay.
Let's see. Where's my calendar? Oh, my calendar. Uh-oh. All my bookmarks went
Yeah.
poo-poo.
Yeah, and Charity singing, yeah, do that, and you can sell remote time for big money.
Yeah. Got to put big money into it first. And let me see. What is it?
Oh, Starlancer, you ain't the only one, man. You are not the only one who feels that way.
Let me see. Calendar. My calendar link disappeared. Add account. Oh my goodness. McGuire, Joanne, CCT squared.
So, speaking.
Let's see if this works.
Oh gosh.
And oh my goodness, I don't know where my calendar went. My calendar disappeared. All right, you know what? The hell with it. We'll give away a $50 gift certificate to Astroworld. How about that? We haven't done that.
There you go.
Why don't we do that? And let's do that. I'll be happy to do that. Let me get the. And you know what? Who else is online? How many people we got online?
Let's see.
22? Yeah. That's not enough. All right, let's get the wheel up here. Mars cam, where is it? There it is. Still called the Mars cam from all that time ago.
Yeah, Charlie, right here where I've got the desk at and everything. Yeah, perfect spot right here in the bay. Kegerator, could the TV, nice display right here. I can hook that up. Don't have to be anything big. I can deal with a wide screen, 32-inch. I think that would work. And watching the ball games and stuff like that.
Google.
Maybe we should do a raffle of something at some point. I don't know what.
Let's see.
Yeah, I could. I could definitely serve beer from, just set it all up right here outside the bay.
Let me just make sure I got everybody in here. Give me 1 second. I haven't updated this in a while. I apologize.
No worries.
I apologize. I'm a little slow on the take here tonight because everything got crushed by the Windows hard drive swap event of the year.
Oh no, Mark. No. She.
What's a no?
The basement is mine. That is all mine. No, Mark was just stating, he's like, Eric, now that you have the dome, your wife will reclaim the basement. Not a chance.
You got 38 people on the Astroworld.
That's blood, sweat, and tears in that basement there, my man. So
let's see. 38 people. All right. Let's see. Come on, Excel.
That's a good question. If you were in Ecuador, do you polar line to the north or to the south?
Oh, that's pretty interesting. If you're at 0 degrees, well, if you're at 0 degrees, here you go. Here's a good one. You better find a mount that could go that low. You know what I mean? Not a lot of mounts could go down to 0. Most of them start at 15 degrees. So I know there are a couple out there that goes down to 0, but not many. And let's see. So we're There we go. All right. Here we go. I'm ready to go here.
Wow.
What?
Thanks, Sean. Yeah. 6 beers and mess with my polar alignment. If I have a keg out here.
Sell scopes, time, and dope.
Yep.
Scopes, time, and dope. So you know what we could do? I could sell scopes, and you know what I'll sell? I'll sell the 1 ounce shooters of like my favorite whiskey drink. How about that? We'll do that.
Mhm.
I don't need another license to sell something. I really don't.
You know, Mark just brought up a really good point. You know, what he was mentioning, he says, I think you'll be stuck with an alt as mount at the equator. So that would tell, you know, I was looking at a long time ago, the I think it's the TTS Panther,
Okay.
which is it's an AZ, it is an AZ mount, but you can also set up an add-on for, you know, to do astrophotography. But if you can get the right AZ mount, you may have that might work. Perhaps that's a good thought.
Yeah, but well, you know, there are other ones that could go down to zero as well. And I'm trying to find out. There's a couple of them on cloudy nights that we're talking about.
Yeah, Dave, there you go. You know, if you want to do Ecuador there, Dan, yeah, we can just raffle off your mount.
Oh, there you go.
You know,
We can do
Dan's
that.
$9,000 that you can't use anymore.
Yeah, I think who is it? Doesn't iOptron have that special weight for low latitudes? It's not circular; it's square.
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, there are some options out there for if anybody really wants to know, hit me up on email and we can research it together. But I'm sure I can find out. If you're really going under 15 degrees, let me know. All right, so here we go. We're going to go to the $50 gift certificate from Astroworld. Here we go. So we got 38 people on the wheel.
All right.
38 people. I see a lot of people that are in the chat right now. So here we go. You ready to go?
Do it.
Let's do it. Who's got it? I just saw John Makener's name in there. Oh, no, it's not him again. Okay, so. Oh, get the hell out of here. Gary Hart.
Gary Hart.
Gary Hart, guess what? You got some more money. So Gary, congratulations. I'll send you the $50 gift certificate to Astroworld Telescope. So congratulations, Gary.
Congratulations.
There you go. I like giving back to the people that support us. So there we go.
Yeah.
All right. So slowly
right.
wrapping up tonight.
Yep.
Friday, we got, what do we got? We got a poo-poo and
Apis
Apu,
and
Apu, isn't he from like The Simpsons?
yeah.
Isn't he the
Apu?
7-Eleven guy?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, I'm
yes.
definitely putting that. Oh, wait, no, you're doing Apu. All right. You're doing a
Yes.
Apis.
Apis. Yes. Apis. Yes.
All right, so Apis and the what's the other one that we're doing? Auriga.
Auriga.
So we're doing Auriga, and then next week, Wednesday? I'm sorry, Friday, we have a double whammy with picture of the week, right?
Yep, picture of the week and picture of the month next week.
Nice. And
it's Friday. This Friday.
This Friday. We're doing
picture
September
of the week and picture of the month.
Absolutely.
September picture of the month. So yeah.
Going to do that. We're also giving away a free Masters of Pix Insight workshop that day as well. So come on and hang out with us next Friday. A lot of stuff going on. So we got Constellation Night. Hopefully I could if I could figure this guy out. hopefully maybe I could do a live demo on a filter that I have open or something. I don't know. We'll figure something. It doesn't seem too hard. The only thing that I wasn't able to do, so don't, and I won't be able to do it. I'll be able to do the test, but I'm waiting on the argon lamp for calibration. Okay, so I'm waiting on that. So if perchance it's a little bit out of spec, it could be, if you watched Queeve's video on the Goya Lab, he did notice that it was a little bit out of calibration due to shipping. Kind of like the way your Schmidt Cassegrain might be out of collimation as it ships. That being said, please take the results of that as it is. It's just to show how it works, not on the accuracy of that scan. So I just want to say that real quick. So maybe that, and again, free Masters of Pix Insight, image of the week, image of the month, constellation night, maybe a critique. Who knows what's going to go on? It's going to be fire and brimstone on Friday. I'm telling you. So come on down and we'll hang out and we'll have a good time. Hopefully it'll be clear. Maybe we could do some imaging through the telephone wires and, the thermal draft of the house, whatever. But Eric, final thoughts. What do you got?
No, I mean, this has been great. I am very happy. Everybody that, was making comments, like I'm very giddy. Yes, I am very happy, I think very blessed, fortunate to have this now. So like I said, I just got to get some more. I have 3 more tubes of Luxol, so I can really seal this sucker up. So it's going to be, and I'm waiting for, as soon as Wayne gets me the other weather stripping, then I'm sure it'll be nice. It'll be all good. Then I won't have to have the buckets anymore. So it'll be all good. But it's been a great experience. Hopefully it won't be this week, but maybe next week. As soon as we start getting some better and clearer skies, I'll be back out here for a show. And I know people have asked as far as, or made suggestions, now that I have this, it'd be kind of cool to go through the whole process of setting up and the balance and everything else, and getting that, just getting your imaging, your session going. So I really would like to, do that, have that opportunity to do that either with the ASI Air, or maybe we'll do it with with Nina, with the Melee, but either one. So I'm looking forward to having, the opportunity to do that. So, but besides that, great show. Thanks everybody for hanging out with us. And I'm looking forward to Friday. We got a lot of stuff happening. Don't forget to vote, astroworldweb.com/IOTW. And if you have any photos that you would like us to take a look at and get some opinions on from us or from the viewer membership and in the community, don't forget the critique folder. Drop them in the critique folder, and we'll take a look at them and share them at our next opportunity. And if I've noticed that there have not been a lot of videos, there's only a couple of videos. astroworldweb.com/E300.
Oh yeah, totally forgot.
300th episode is coming. It's less than a month away. It's November 15th.
Yep.
We are at the 18th now, so less than a month. So if you guys wouldn't mind, and if you feel comfortable in doing it, a 1-minute video, and that way we can share on how the show has impacted you, and even share your thoughts on how we can do things better. So yeah, if you guys can do that, we would love to see that, and share those on the 15th of November. So don't forget that. So
yeah, make your videos, guys. Good night, everybody. Good night, Chris. Good night, Sean.
Yeah.
Charlie Newman. I think Sean's still in there. Sean's there. Yeah, still. He's hanging in there. Tom, Chris, all you guys, thank you so much for hanging out again. Really, really cool time. Congratulations to Gary on winning $50. I can't believe that.
Another one.
That's crazy. Jackie, Charity, A-Sphere, all you people, thank you so much for hanging out and enjoying our little thing for the past 2 hours. And hopefully I can fix out all the bumps in the road with this program, because my lovely Windows crashed that I'm still recovering from. So glad I got my voice back. I'm glad I got that. So
yeah, I'm glad you're feeling better, man.
Oh my God, it was so bad. I couldn't even talk Wednesday and the Friday before. I couldn't even talk. Get the little nasal drip kind of thing going.
Yep, I hear you, man. Okay. So I'm glad things are getting a little bit better for
you. All right, cool. So everybody have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your week. We on a hump day, and week's almost over. Not that it matters for me because I work on Saturdays, so it doesn't really. This isn't hump day for me. Hump day for me is tomorrow. So have a good night. Have a good evening. Enjoy the rest of your night. Go vote. Put on your videos. And remember, as always, to keep imaging, keep educating, and clear skies. And we'll see you Friday night. Have a good night, everybody.
See everybody. Take care. See you on Friday.
Yep.